A special enlarger bulb is designed to enlarge photographs from a 4x5 enlarger so that the reflector takes the shape of a parabola if viewed from its side. The depth of the reflector is 2 centimeters. When placed on a coordinate axis, the equation of the parabolic reflector is y is equal to negative 2 over 9x squared plus 4 over 3x. So write a quadratic equation which can be solved to determine the diameter of the reflector bulb. Big hint is right here. Y is equal to this. If you notice, on the edges of the parabola, or of this object right here, when placed on a coordinate plane, the edges are at 0 on the y-axis. So what you can say here is that if you replace y as 0, that should help you find the diameter of the reflector bulb, because that would be over here. The diameters from here to here. So 0 is equal to negative 2 over 9 x squared plus 4 over 3x. Now we have to write an equivalent quadratic equation using only integers. Might make your question a little bit easier if you're able to do so. So essentially we have to get rid of these denominators here. If it helps anything, we can change the denominators so that they're the same right at the moment, and it might help you out with figuring out what to do next. 9 and 3, well, we can times this one by 3 in order to make that 9. So what you have here is 0 is equal to negative 2 over 9 x squared plus 12 over 9x. Now to get rid of that denominator, what we're going to do is we're going to multiply this whole thing by 9. That's going to cancel out everything. What you're going to be left with is going to be 0 is equal to negative 2x squared plus 12x. So it says here, determine the diameter of the reflector bulb by finding the roots of the equation. Well, you can factor this simply by taking out something that's common out of these two, because we don't have a c. So the common thing would be negative 2, because you want to get rid of that negative in front of the x squared. And of course there's an x in both of those. So what you're left with is going to be x, and 12x divided by negative 2x is going to be negative 6. So this one right here, the root would be 0. This one right here, the x or the root will be 6. Okay, so this one right here doesn't really make sense for a diameter, but this one certainly does. So what we can say here is that the diameter is 6 centimeters.